So in 3, 2, 1. I made pasture. Pasture. I made pasture. Okay, well, I've got a bunch of stuff in my way on our lot over there, which I wanted to come up here and work on our lot today, but that's not going to happen. So we're going to continue what we were doing the other day, which you didn't see on camera, so I'm getting ready to tell you what it was. Back in, oh gosh, maybe January-ish, I had a bunch of dirt brought out here. There was a big project in town. They were getting rid of dirt. All I had to do was pay for the trucking. So we paid for the trucking to bring out somewhere around 87 loads of dirt, good dirt that had been farmed on for forever. And they had brought that dirt out to us here because we needed to use it for the horse paddock, the pastures, just all kinds of stuff like that. So including my lot, which I just moved. I don't know, I probably had 30, 40 loads of it on my lot, and we just moved it. I've saved some of it, and it's gonna be dirt for my backyard and stuff like that. So, but we took 30 or 40 loads and just piled it here in the horse paddock, and that is what I started moving the other day. We had left it alone. It had weeds growing to the top of it. In fact, I'm gonna walk over here and show you what the pile that I well, that's probably really close to my face. What the pile we were working on Friday originally started to look like, except for it was like double this size. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. I'm trying to like shade you of seeing some stuff because I still need to do update videos of equipment and wonderful things on the farm that I don't want you to see. So what I'm going to show you right now is what the dirt piles looked like before I started. Right there. Looks like you see the sunflowers growing in the top of it. Right there. Just all kinds of weeds growing up on it. So what I have knocked the big pile down to so far on Friday was this, with that, which is a beast. But I've knocked it down. What I'm trying to do is just basically put an inch or two of dirt on top of this whole paddock to get us some good dirt for growing pasture grass, fescue, or whatever that might end up being, Bermuda, I don't know. And so I think this right here is going to go a pretty long ways towards doing that and accomplishing that. So that pile over there, don't look at anything else, that I just showed you will be used for to finish it, and then hopefully there'll be some left that I can save and use it for like my front yard and things like that. We'll just leave in a big pile so I can dress my front yard up and not have to order dirt in and all that kind of stuff, because this has got a little bit of hard clay in it, but they grew like soybeans and all kinds of stuff in this dirt since I've been alive. So wanted to be able to save some of it. But before I show you me jumping on the dozer and trying to finish a lot of this, I want to go over here and show you the burn pile that I moved with this great big monster in about 15 minutes tops. That thing just pushes dirt around. So we're actually got an upcoming project that we'll be filming going on right over here. I just walked into the goat paddock area, which I gotta do a video on showing you some updates, but I'm really close to my face again. Sorry about that. I hope that's not zoomed in close to my face. See all my blackheads. But so real quick, this was the burn pile. It was here and we moved it to there. in about 15 minutes, giving us room for a project that's going there. So these things are just, these dozers are just crazy powerful and crazy cool, and it's definitely a learning curve. Something just slithered away right there, so that's awesome. It's definitely a learning curve and something to get used to with driving, but man, do they move earth. So we're gonna jump in that thing. I'm gonna try to get the GoPro set up for another little time-lapse video, or figure something out how to record it, but we're gonna work on the dozer for a few hours today and go from there. Just show you a little farm working vlog today. How we made the pasture. All right, well, I just did some driving, about almost 3 hours of driving. And I don't know how long the time lapse lapsed. I only had about 65% on the GoPro battery when it was done. So right about here is good to turn around and show you everything and how far that whole pile went. So in 3, 2, 1. Isn't that pretty? I made pasture. Pasture. I made pasture. Well, kind of. So it actually probably, I would say that one pile probably covered 70% of what needs to be covered. And then, as you can see, that over there pile will easily do the rest, and hopefully I'll have enough left out of that to do my yard. But everything that you see here, we still have to take the tractor and get it in close to the edges. This stuff's in the way. That's leftover fence stuff. That stuff's in the way to spread out right there. There's a bunch of chicken wire over there that needs to be moved. And then we got to get up against the fence, which I need to do a video over because you guys haven't seen the fence. So close your eyes when you're looking at the fence. But there's probably easily that dozer's a little hard to, I mean, it's so big, it's hard to like feather out. So, you know, there could be down to bare dirt right there, but then up around that tree, it's probably 8 inches of dirt. So what really has to happen now is we got to get on the box blade on the tractor and just drive circles and just get it all spread out and thinned out. So while it's got about a 70% coverage now, whenever you get on that box blade and really get it spread, it may be like more like 80%. I could very easily see this going another 10% further once it's all spread out and good. So that's gonna be it. Just driving a dozer. That thing is pretty awesome. It's a John Deere 700K, and that's a big boy. It moves a lot of dirt with one trip, but it's pretty cool to move those before. I've never really operated one before on my job sites. I've told the drivers to get out of them and let me play on them a little bit. So I've done that, but this was the most time that I've spent on one. The 3 hours that I just spent doing all of this, that's the most dozer time that I've ever had. So anyways, dozer video, just playing on a Sunday. That's it for me. We'll see you next time up on the ridge. Real quick, I just wanted to show you, I knocked down that other big pile you saw over there and brought this all up and even this slope off, but that's pretty much all the dozer work. Just wanted to show you I did that a couple days ago after I did everything else you see behind me. We'll see you up on the ridge.